Please allow me to give you a really quick introduction. I'm going to share my screen, and you are seeing that we are having more than 20 students here in the class. So I would really appreciate if everyone can mute the microphone when me or any other teachers later are going to teach or talking. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. And first of all, I'd like to remind everyone that today the class is just a demo class. It's not the real class. The real class is going to be a much smaller class size with only 6 or 8, 7 students per class. And the real class is gonna start from next Tuesday, February 23rd, at the same time like today, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And so why are we here today? Because we want to introduce the teachers to you and we want to get familiar with everyone. And meanwhile, today, as a demo class, our teachers are going to introduce the benefits about how to learn by Minecraft and what you're going to learn by the end of the Minecraft 104 level. Yeah, we have 4 levels. They are Minecraft 101, Minecraft 102, Minecraft 103, and Minecraft 104. So you're going to know the skills you will learn from each level. For example, how is a Minecraft helpful to STEAM courses in your school? And please notify that LHBIY's RSTEM is primary and art and engineering program. The teachers are going to introduce how Minecraft restaurant relates to the college programs like electronic engineering in future. And also what soft skill you are going to learn from Minecraft. Most of our kids who graduate from Minecraft program, they got improved with their presentation skills, art design skills, even architecture skills. So you will see later with details. Also, we will let you know the importance of computer programming skills for your future study. And teachers will also show and present the formal projects. You are going to see the 3 levels of Minecraft skills and successful projects that students or teachers made before. And finally, you're going to start your Minecraft journey for today. And you will build a kind of comparatively simple Minecraft under our teacher's guidance. I know that some students, you might not set up your Minecraft Java account yet, so there's no worries. Before the real class starts, we are going to help you to prepare for everything. You are welcome and encouraged to observe the class today, and you can also design or build on your own. For any other students who already had a Minecraft Realm account, feel free to send your username to us. We will add you on the realm and you can play and build together with other teammates and our teachers. Okay, thank you again for listening to me and being patient. I would like to give the time to our teacher and we can start the class. Hi, John, are you still here?
Hi, hello everyone. I'm John, I'm the Chief Engineer at Build It Yourself. Welcome to the LH Global Build It Yourself Minecraft Laboratory. So I'm an electrical engineer out of Cornell and I love to build. I especially like to build toys. So I hope I'll have the good fortune of building lots with you guys. I'd like to introduce Thomas, one of our teachers and developers. Hi, Thomas.
Hi,
Can you
John.
introduce
Hi,
yourself?
everyone. Hi, I'm Thomas. I'm a freshman in college, and I think I also really like to build. I love to build with Legos, especially as a kid. And yeah.
Great. And what are you studying at in school? And
I'm studying
what are your
biomedical
favorite?
engineering.
Great, great. All right. So you have 2 engineers here, and we're gonna. Brent, are you there? We may have another TA joining us shortly. Um, okay, so I'm going to share my screen and follow up a little bit on what Bing introduced to you. We're going to talk first about the nature of build it yourself. We are basically a art and engineering program, as Bing said, and Bing asked me to introduce a little bit how we address some of the STEAM courses that you may have in school. So at Build It Yourself, all members in all projects keep a lab book. It's a PowerPoint lab book. Often kids who go through Build It Yourself know how to use PowerPoint better than their parents do. We use PowerPoint almost like a pencil. It's our thinking tool. Every workshop starts with a problem and a mission, and a challenge to use technology to solve or better understand that problem. Members will exercise what in project management is called the 4D project management process: discover, design, develop, and deploy. And each project is a very methodical engineering approach to solving problems. Uh, we focus a lot on soft skills. Um, at Build It Yourself, it's important to have good ideas. It's important to execute your ideas. It's equally important to present your ideas. So creativity, innovation, even exaggeration, breaking traditional rules are valued more at Build It Yourself than following a cookbook or getting a correct answer. Members will present and critique your progress in what we call design reviews, and constructions will be or solutions will be critiqued based on unusual shapes, proportions, rhythm, focus, sort of artistic criteria to measure the success of your presentation. Members are encouraged to help each other and teach each other. So we think of everyone on the team, from TAs to members. We're all one team trying to solve a problem, trying to apply technology and art to solve a problem. What else can you learn at Build It Yourself? Well, getting into the technology and engineering part of STEM, in Minecraft in particular, we teach Redstone in the context of computer architecture. And that means basically inputs, control logic, and outputs. And in that framework, we have the opportunity to introduce Boolean algebra and OR and NOT gates. They're basic components of digital electronic engineering. We'll introduce projects that are governed by timing diagrams. And in Minecraft 104, we'll introduce the concept of client servers, how the internet works, and you'll basically have a good understanding of the hardware and software in the internet. So that's a kind of big picture of Build It Yourself. Let me stop there for a moment and ask some questions. Would anyone like to share with us some of the Redstone inventions you've built in Minecraft? Anyone like to unmute your mic and share how many Redstone gurus do we have in this group? Has anyone built a clock tower or
I have
counter?
built something.
Would you like to share what, just describe what you've built?
So I kind of made like a trampoline. So I used the redstone and used the like pusher thing to push up, and it keeps bouncing up and up.
Okay, good, good, cool. I'd like to see that. Well, when you'll have a chance to share your inventions. Um, do we have any other Minecraft, Redstone Minecraft gurus in this group?
Go ahead and speak.
Feel
So
free to share.
I built a Minecraft redstone track, and the minecart keeps going around and around. Or I could, and I made a redstone piston.
Excellent, excellent. Okay. Okay, well, it sounds like we have some redstone builders here, Thomas. That's a good start. All right, I'm going to share another PowerPoint and get into a little more detail. If parents have any questions about the big picture, the way we address STEM at Build It Yourself, now might be a good time to ask your questions. Otherwise, we'll drill down into specific Minecraft inventions. All right. So the particular problem and mission that we're going to address in Minecraft, who'd like to read the problem? The problem we're solving it in our Minecraft series of projects.
Raise their hands. Brian, would you like to read the problem?
Problem. There are too many rubber bands building new machines that are messing up our good planet.
Great. And the mission, we've got a lot of, we've got a world full of really messy cities and ugly cities. So if that's our problem, what's the mission? Go ahead, Landon.
The mission is build way cool Minecraft inventions that will attract the biggest minds on the planet. Make the onto
Utopian.
utopian world of the future.
Great. All right. So our challenge is to use Minecraft Redstone to build a really amazing city that will attract the brightest of the bright Minecraft builders, like-minded builders. Okay. So let's look at a couple of things that you can build with Redstone, a few projects that we could build with Redstone that incorporate Minecraft Redstone and some of the more advanced concepts in Boolean algebra and the logic, the Boolean logic that Redstone enables. You could build a fireworks display where different fireworks go off at different times. You could build a counter and a decoder that would help control a parkour game. You could make your moving parts of a parkour game. You could control with Minecraft Redstone. You could control a clock tower. Has anyone been to Disney World where they have Small World Clock Tower? One of my all-time favorite clocks is that Small World Clock Tower, where on the hour a whole bunch of really interesting things happen. And you can use Minecraft Redstone to build a music machine. So let me go a little further here. There's a clock tower, there's a music machine. Now let's look a little bit at how we present Minecraft Redstone. redstone is one of the reasons why it's so interesting to us is Minecraft Redstone is a simulation of electrical engineering. So the redstone dust really acts a lot like electricity. And Minecraft Redstone also has a framework that allows us to simulate how a computer works. So in Minecraft Redstone, there are inputs. Anyone want to name some of the inputs that we have in Minecraft Redstone? Go ahead, Landon. What are input blocks in Minecraft Redstone?
Counter or memory?
Well, inputs, input blocks. Counter or memory are, they're really part of the logic of what happens. Input blocks could be switches, a light sensor, anything that provides a signal that triggers or that triggers your redstone invention. And then the next part of Minecraft Redstone that simulates how a computer is structured is an oscillator or a clock. Almost all computers have a clock or an oscillator, and you can build such a device in Minecraft. In fact, that's one of the projects we're going to build today. And then a third part of computer architecture is once you have inputs and oscillators, you can control a counter or memory. And then from that counter or a memory, you can design a decoder that will detect different states and finally make different output devices move or light up or sound off depending on the counter state as determined by the decoder. So all of that's fairly sophisticated electrical engineering. And I didn't learn these concepts until I was a junior in college, but you guys are going to have a chance to learn these electrical engineering concepts way earlier than previous generations learned them. And that's thanks to the great Minecraft Redstone simulation. When we introduce Boolean algebra, we're going to talk about a different way of counting. Instead of counting from 0 to 9 or 1 to 10, we're going to count from 0 to 1. And we're going to show you how you can use that binary number system to control your redstone contraptions. And then we'll look at timing diagrams, and we'll, from our oscillator and flip-flops, we'll make different things happen at different points in a timeline. And then we'll put all of that together in a counter. And from a counter, we'll design a set of logic gates that will decode the state of the counter. And at different specific times, we can make our output devices come to life. All right, this is pretty heavy electrical engineering stuff, but it's thanks to Minecraft Redstone, it's relatively easy to experiment with. I see a question here. This is from is this Landon again or no? Who is this that has your hand up?
Jamie.
Jamie.
Jamie, do you have a question?
I am Emerson. I'm just using my mom's computer.
Okay.
So I do not know how to set up a Minecraft server, and my mom does not know much about Minecraft.
Okay, well, in the last section of this Minecraft series, we're gonna show you how to set up a Minecraft server. So it's a timely question you ask. And the problem and mission that we're going to address when we build a Minecraft server is when you have your own Minecraft server, you're basically the lord or the king or the superhero or the god of your Minecraft world. And you can make really powerful things happen if you have control over the Minecraft server. So we're going to try to channel that power into making a Minecraft world that will make all of your buddies very happy. In the process of learning how to set up a Minecraft server, you will study how the internet is set up, how a series of clients can access a web server, and an application like Minecraft can make really powerful things, powerful information shared among a number of clients. It's the sort of essence of the internet. And in Minecraft 104, you'll learn a number of concepts in really computer science. You'll learn about different file types. So it'll be a introduction to computer science. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop the PowerPoint here and hand the ball off to Thomas. Or Brent, are you there? Brent may not be here yet. Okay. Thomas, are you able to open up
I
Minecraft?
think the realm you invited people to is the one we're using for the other class.
Right.
So there's already at least 2 people are already in.
Okay. All right.
We can just show there. There's some demo.
Sure, sure. Can you give everyone a tour of our headquarters first, and then the Hall of Fame, and let's go into the library and have a look at the different Redstone modules, and then finally the Minecraft jail.
And while we do that, John, we have another person to be invited. I'm just gonna.
Okay,
listen to
thank you.
that.
I'll set that up.
I'm not sure why I'm not able to optimize for video clip here. So it might end up being a little choppy. The box is grayed out. So not sure. So this might be a little bit more choppy. But let me start the spawn. So this is the world for another class. So there's already a bunch of builds, but this is the start. And here is our center room. And all of these little podiums here, they bring every single person to their own individual building site. So everyone will get their own massive island all to themselves to build their cool creations. We have this one here where there's a couple things that have been built. Here we have a few other builds. Usually you'll do things with redstone. I'm not sure what all the builds are, but there's some cool builds here. We have I remember this one shot fire with an oscillator. I think it's off though. So every single student will get their own private island to build on. Let's keep going. And you can just go back to main island like so. The top here, we have some demo builds of redstone solutions. We have the castle here. John, I'm not sure what the purpose of this castle here is.
If you go inside the castle, you'll see our library of modules.
Ooh.
So we have like a museum of redstone modules. So anytime you want a reference on how to build a flip-flop or a counter, you can come into this museum and you'll see a whole set of redstone inventions.
There we go. It's been underneath. We'll have a whole bunch of them here. This is a door. Nice little door here. Just Not sure what I'll do, but I'll just click the buttons. Ooh. That's just a quick demo. We'll probably end up coming back here at some point, but
At Build It Yourself, we break up problems into simple modules or building blocks, functional building blocks. So that library contains our collection of Minecraft Redstone modules.
okay.
And then let's take a tour down the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Hall of
So
Fame mode.
these builds here are all Hall of Fame builds that have been built. We have this cool man. I'm not sure. I feel like there's a reference here I'm not getting, John.
Oh, this is actually one of our TAs, a character of
Ah,
one of our TAs.
some nice glasses. We have a minion. Cool little minion here. We have a really nice Sphinx. I really like this one. It's very simple, but it's very well done. It's an indoor area.
It's really awesome. London, do you have a question?
Yeah.
What if you're like not playing on a computer? Can you still like go across platforms?
John, I can answer. So this realm is in Minecraft Java Edition. So Java Edition is the edition that you find on personal computers usually. The other version is Bedrock Edition, which is the one on mobile. Unfortunately, Bedrock Edition and Java Edition aren't compatible. There's some features in Java that aren't in Bedrock and vice versa. So you can't join a Java server with a Bedrock account, and you can't join a Bedrock server with a Java account. So it's unfortunate. So in simplest terms, if you're on your phone, you will not be able to join this realm.
It's not that. It's just that I play on Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Switch is also Bedrock Edition, so you also won't be able to join. Bedrock Edition, if you're on any sort of console, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, or tablet, those are not compatible with the PC version of the game, which is Java.
But you can build locally.
Yes, you can build just as well locally. The functions of Redstone are exactly the same, and you'll get just as good as the experience locally.
And finally, we have a jail. And so we have a build it yourself Minecraft law of the land. You have to respect your laboratory. You have to respect your teammates. And we don't allow stupid stuff. So if you violate our 3 laws of the laboratory, we put you in Minecraft jail, and you won't be able to get out of Minecraft jail until we let you out.
So this is, you don't grief other people's builds, you don't abuse other people, you just want to be a good person basically, and you'll avoid this building. The hope is you never have to cross this bridge. And then here, this is a realm used for our class. So we see some of these builds were all made during the demo period. John, do you want me to go over oscillators now, or?
Sure. So we're going to challenge you guys to build a statue that moves, and it's going to move in a cycle. It'll do something again and again and again. So the first part of that is building an oscillator or a clock.
Yep. Let me just set this up. Let's put a piston here. Oop. There we go. So this is a basic oscillator, and it just means that every time this minecart goes around this track, and it goes over this rail, which is called the detector rail, it will send a redstone signal. And you see the redstone signal, it travels to this piston, and this piston is going to move up and down. So this is our version of the Minecraft clock. Almost all redstone builds will use some sort of oscillator. Ooh, I've gone in the way of my minecart. And this is the most basic and easiest to understand. So we like starting off with this one. But yeah, essentially every time you go over this rail, it sends a redstone signal, which travels to the piston, which moves. And fortunately, because this realm was used for another demo, we have a bunch of examples. We have this one and this one. They're both relatively similar. You can't see this one very well, though, unfortunately, where you have a minecart going around, and it switches the color of the beacon here. So every time it goes over one of these detector rails, sends a redstone signal, it moves the piston, and it changes what glass pane is over the beacon, which changes the color of the beacon. Then if you go a little bit up, you have another oscillator. And this one just makes a small change to this little statue thing. You have the every so often, these blocks in the corners are gonna jump up and down. Ooh, I get popped up.
Sorry to interrupt, Thomas. I
Yep.
think Jamie has a question.
Sure.
Go
ahead.
for
I
it,
do
Jamie.
not know much about redstone in Minecraft.
Well, that's why you're here, right? To learn.
We're gonna go over it all the basics to make sure everyone's on the same page. I'll probably go over this once I show off all the builds. So let me show this one. It's the same concept. We have in the middle, we have this oscillator. This was built by a student. In this cool tower. I think this one looks really good aesthetically, John.
Yes.
We have this trampoline that someone built. Also powered by an oscillator, and it'll toss you up in the air. Let me go back into spect here so we can see the actual oscillator. So it's an R1. It's the same concept. Goes over this detector rail and it sends a redstone signal. So for those of you who, John, correct me if I say something that
No.
you want to add something, but for those of you who are already in the realm, who who've used redstone before, you guys can try and start building a cool statue like one of these examples we have here, using the redstone oscillator. And then I'm gonna go over the basic concepts of redstone over here, John, if that's okay.
Great. For those of you that would like to build on your own, the challenge is start with an oscillator and make the oscillator control a tower that does something interesting. So in our Minecraft city and the city of the future that we want to develop, we want to have an Eiffel Tower or a pyramid or a Greek Acropolis that symbolizes our civilization. And so your first challenge is to build a tower that will attract the brightest Minecraft minds in the universe.
Absolutely.
And Thomas, before we demonstrate how to build an oscillator, can you show everyone how they could get to a blank? We don't want to build on plots that are already claimed.
So if you see, let me go to spawn just because this is where you'll start. Yeah, where's spawn? Oh, it's right here. You'll start off in the world over here. It's a little bit uncentered because for some reason the spawn is underground, so we just built this thing so we wouldn't spawn the dirt. And we get to the main building. And if you see to your left and right, there are all of these platforms. Some of them already have signs on them. This is the username of the person who's using this island. You want to avoid those ones. And you can go on any of these pressure plates. They'll lead you to a blank island. And you'll be able to build here. If the island happens to have a few builds there, I would avoid it. It might be someone's and they just forgot to put up their sign. And then when you want to head back to the main island, there's these center islands spread out. You go over the pressure plate and you'll spawn back here. So again, almost every single one that doesn't have a sign should be empty, like this one.
So Thomas says a lead in here to Minecraft 104. If you follow through for several months with us in Minecraft, we'll put you in a position to build a Minecraft world like this. So this Minecraft world was built by our TAs, the headquarters, the library or museum of modules, the jail, all of that is because we're able to set up our own server and build large constructions quite quickly.
I'm just gonna show off someone else's build I have here. Just have to turn it on. Okay.
So this is a different kind of oscillator. It's a little more compact, and it's sort of the advanced oscillator.
Yeah. Just one of the cool things. I like this because it incorporates really cool design elements. I mean, this gas looks amazing. but it also incorporates redstone. Just a quick example. So I figure I'll go over the basics of redstone for those of you who haven't used redstone before or a little bit less experienced. And for those of you who've used redstone before, you guys can join. If you have the realm invite, you can join and build here, or you can build locally in your own worlds. All right, let me just set up over here. Okay, so the way redstone works in Minecraft is it's kind of like electricity, but it's its own thing. So in Minecraft, there's this item called redstone dust, and you can just right click on the ground. And it's going to place the dust on the ground. And essentially what this dust can do is it can carry a signal. So if you give it a redstone, if you power it up using redstone, now the signal is going to be active. You're going to see it glows. Let me go up here. Now, if you go over here, you have a bunch of inputs and outputs. So the torch, all of these items can power a redstone signal. We see the redstone torch I used here as an example, but the button, the lever, the pressure plate, the daylight sensor, and we'll go over all of this in more detail at a later date. And all of these are outputs, things that can be affected using redstone. I like the little Ender Dragon head. It's a cool movement, but we'll more likely be using pistons, especially note blocks, droppers, lamps, things like those, or command blocks, maybe much more common. So any of those items can make a change. So if we put a sticky piston at the end of this, when it's powered, the sticky piston is going to be in its active state. When it's not powered, it's going to be in its off state. So we saw a door in the Minecraft museum that operated using this principle. The next really important block is a item called the redstone repeater. The redstone repeater essentially, for today, its main use is it's going to reset a redstone signal. So if we make this really long, we can turn it around without problem. Eventually, the signal is going to get weaker and weaker and weaker. And eventually, it's going to be so weak, it will no longer be an active signal, and this piston won't turn on. But if we put a redstone repeater here, it repowers the signal, and now it's able to make it all the way. So we'll leave it here actually. So now we're gonna start with the oscillator. So we'll go back up here. We have the oscillator. So the oscillator uses an item in Minecraft called rails. And there's a bunch of types of rails. There's the powered rail, the detector rail, the normal rail, the activator rail, and I have 2 of those. So we just actually have 4. We're not going to use the activator rail. It's a little bit more complicated, so we'll focus on the first 3 for now. The powered rail essentially gives the minecart speed. It makes it go really fast. And this is how you're going to affect how fast the minecart goes. If I replace these powered rails, I'm sorry, minecart. If I replace some of these with, I have to put this back. With regular rails, it's now going to go a lot slower. So direction does not matter. It's going to go a lot slower, and the piston, it's going to be longer in between each time the piston goes up and down. For rails, you need to make sure it's a circuit so that it keeps going around, or else it's eventually your thing's going to stop. I see a lot of things in chat. Let me check. All right.
I'm addressing the invitation. Guys, I'm trying to get invitations to you as I read through the chat.
And finally, all powered rails, they need to have a redstone signal. We mentioned over here, if there's no redstone signal powering these rails, they're not going to work. And your whole thing is going to slow down. So I'll make sure there's always a redstone signal. We need to give the push to get to start over again. And finally, like we mentioned, the detector rail is going to, every time the minecart goes over a detector rail, it's going to send the signal. And we see that by this piston going up, and we can put the block on top of that. So I'm going to build another one somewhere else. I'm going to fix this one first, though, because we want to leave in okay shape. All right, let's go build our own one over here. I'm going to go on my own island actually for now. Let's go here. No one appears to be here. So we're going to start off. We need to use regular rails in the corners because powered rails cannot curve. Regular rails are able to curve like this, but powered rails will not be able to curve. Normally, rails will automatically connect to each other. So if we want a big oscillator, an oscillator that counts slowly, we need to make it really big. If you want the oscillator to be very fast, we need to make it smaller. So we're going to make a big oscillator. That way it counts relatively slowly. So I'm going to make a really big oscillator. And finally, if we see that these aren't lit up, the redstone rails aren't lit up, that means they're not working. So if I put the redstone torch, now they'll work. The redstone signal will travel through the rails. All right, so let me go back to this. And here I'm going to place the detector rail. The detector rail will mean that every time the minecart goes over this rail, that's when it's going to send the signal. I do need a block because apparently we're missing some dirt. I'm going to put that there. It's not very pretty, but it'll do. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Does anyone have any questions actually as I do this? Feel free. Oh, go ahead.
Looking good, Thomas. Step-by-step approach to building an oscillator, a basic component in almost any computer.
All right, and hopefully I counted right. Oops, it's supposed to be this. And also to find this, usually the redstone section of your inventory will have all the things you need. I've saved them to hotbars for convenience, but that's where you'll find all the items you need. Yeah. And the rails you'll need will be under transportation. It looks like a rail. Okay, let me power all these because I need to make sure everything's on. And now we have a big ring with 4 detector rails. And we need to add our minecart so that to turn on the oscillator. So if I add this minecart and I give it a push, it's going to start going around. Now we're going to add, we're going to use every single one of these 4 detector rails for a different purpose, just so we can show off a few different uses of this. But every time it goes over here now, this signal will activate. So maybe, let's say, we'll do the statue last because that one will take the longest, but maybe you want to do a new note block. So let me actually turn on my sounds. I'm sure you guys will be able to hear this, but let me turn off the, maybe this. I don't know how to turn off the minecart. So let's take a note block. Actually, I have it saved, I think. There we go. Put it here, and we'll do it with the redstone. And every time it goes over this block, it's going to send this signal. And maybe, where's my note block? Oops. What we can do is, let me set my redstone. We can maybe start a song. This is a bit more complicated, but if we set up some more of these. Oh, I have to make it a bit closer. There we go. And I'm gonna use something I mentioned before, but all right. Ooh, I have to right click for an open hand, I think it is. All right, so now every time this minecart goes over this, you're gonna hear a small scale. These two are much closer together than this one, unfortunately, but that's just the way it's been set up because it goes faster. But it's a little bit of an ugly scale because I just set it up. So, but this is, when we actually work with these, we'll make it sound much prettier. Usually you'll start with sheet music and try and convert it into sounds if you're gonna go that route. The next route we can do is, let's say maybe you wanna have like, it's a Halloween haunted house. You wanna have evil flickering lights. We can take our redstone. We could have lamps. So maybe let me get a block. we'll build this out of quartz because quartz is what I have on hand. We'll build just a 3x3 cube for this, or a little bit bigger of a cube. This is not even, but we're just using this for a demo purpose. We're going to close this off, close this off. And for simplicity's sake, we're just going to have we're going to close this off. I'm going to take my redstone dust. I'm going to take my lamp. And every time the redstone thing goes over, the lamp is going to light up. And you could connect this to a whole series of lights. You could set up dispensers that will also spawn mobs. We could set that up real fast. Actually, we'll leave this for now and we'll do the dispenser somewhere else. Probably the one we're going to use the most is the piston. If we set up here, actually we can go see some builds that have been done using the piston back here. As we mentioned,
Jamie has.
Oh, go ahead.
Jamie has some questions.
I can't really see chat, so go ahead, Jamie.
Are we going to do this all in creative, or is this going to be in survival?
So we're going to be, oh, John, were you going to say
Oh,
something?
go ahead.
We're going to be building entirely in creative, just because if we do it in survival, it'll take a lot of time to collect all the resources, and we don't want to be constrained. We want to build the coolest things, regardless of resources. Like this SpongeBob here, if we tried to build this in survival, would have taken an eternity. But because we built it in creative, it was much faster. And also the ability to fly really helps when you're building, especially tall buildings like these, and redstone as well. So we're going to be building entirely in creative. Any other questions? Okay.
Okay, guys. Thomas, thank you. Good introduction. The challenge is to build a tower that is triggered by an oscillator, and something interesting happens, make something interesting happen that would attract great Minecraft builders. And then we'll pass the ball, or if you tell us your username or you like to share your screen, you can present your build and we'll critique. How much time do we have, Bing?
Oh, still have tons of time left. No worries.
Great.
12 minutes.
Perfect.
Just let us know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, if any of you guys have the Minecraft Java edition, feel free to send us your username so we can get you in this realm. That you can build and maybe see other people's builds. And just to remind, if you guys need an oscillator example on the top building, you have a bunch of examples of how to build the oscillator. We'll give you guys.
Even if you don't have, sorry, Thomas, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I just want to let everyone know, even if you don't have you didn't set up the Minecraft realm yet, it's okay. Even if you're using your Nintendo Switch, iPhone, or iPad, you're still encouraged to share your projects with us. And maybe the teachers can give you some suggestion to make your buildings better. Would love to hear about your feedback and where to see your projects, your buildings, everything you want to share. Now you're free to talk and discuss with us.
Okay. Does anyone have a cool build they want to show off?
I do.
All right, Holter, go for it. You like to tell us your username, or you're welcome to share your screen. Coulter, was that you?
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yes, we can. Great.
We're it appears we're stuck in the pause menu. You may have to make sure when you share a screen to only share Minecraft. That usually works the best.
Okay. I don't know how to do that.
Try unsharing. And then when you share again, look for the block that has Minecraft in it.
So I'll stop your share. So when you click share screen, you get a bunch of options. One of them should say Minecraft 16.5 multiplayer.
Okay, I see that.
Yeah, and click on that one. And let's see if you can get out of the pause menu. Ooh.
Sure.
Ooh, looks like it's working. Maybe. Are you in the pause menu still on your screen or?
No.
Okay. John, what we can do is I can share.
Yeah. If you stop sharing, Coulter will go over to your, we'll look at it through Thomas's screen.
Just because
Okay.
it's hard for them to see. All right. Can you guys see this, John?
Yep. We're good.
All right. Perfect. Ooh, this is really cool.
What's your idea here, Coulter? Explain what your vision is.
I just built a pool that can close and open.
So what color?
So we have this, and he has a bunch of repeaters underneath. Observers, nice. And he moves the pistons. Yeah, this is great.
Okay, you've obviously done Minecraft before.
Yeah.
Excuse me,
A little bit of
Minecraft
the
Redstone before.
pool around.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really satisfying to watch.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, Coulter. Thanks for sharing.
Let me just slow down because I think the optimization isn't working. So.
It's fine, Thomas. We can see it well enough.
All right.
Great. So in our workshops, these design reviews are a really important part of the engineering process. It's a time when you can get feedback, what we really like about your ideas, and maybe some suggestions on how you could make your ideas even better.
All right. Anyone else want to share something cool? I see you're already going on to the next cool thing already. No hesitation there. All right. Someone else have something cool they want to share? We have a rocket ship, John.
Yo. Would you like to explain, Coulter, how you built this? I have a feeling there's a lot of people who would like to know how to build this.
I don't know. I just
Let me
I
see
just
where I can get a good angle of this. Oh.
I just put the observers in when I lit the flint and steel, it just made the pistons move and it just went going up. It kept going up.
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah.
All right. Let's leave that up there. It's a memory. All right. Anyone else have something cool they want to share? Oh.
I'm going to randomly select some students. You can give us the feedback. How about Brian? Brian, how's everything going so far? Do you have any questions? You want to share anything, Brian?
No.
Okay, London, you are really active in the class. How's your project so far?
It's almost done. I'm making an open and close thing.
Oh, cool. You
Nice.
can still share with us. Yeah, even if you are not finished yet, feel free to share and we'll give you some advice and suggestions and discuss with each other. Okay. How about Erica? Erica Liu, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. How about Cody? 0314 Cody. Do you have any questions or you keep pace with the class?
I'm good.
You good? Good.
Yep.
Good. How about you, Jamie? I know. What's your real name? I know you said you're using your mom's computer. Jamie.
My real name is Emerson, but
Oh, Emerson.
I did not have the thing to get on there, but I do have my iPad and it has Minecraft on it.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
This can work.
cool. Do you want to show us what did you do on Minecraft on the iPad?
Well, I just got here.
Mm-hmm.
So first, I'm mostly just need to get the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Ask about the server.
But when I try to get on a server, it says sign in for free. Then it says you need an Xbox Live, which I do not have.
Okay.
I do have my iPad.
It's not iPad, it's a Fire.
John, do you want me to?
Sure.
Yeah, Thomas.
So on iPad,
No,
because the iPad version is also I think we mentioned this earlier. It's
My
also,
mom said now it's a Fire.
It's not an iPad, it's a Kindle Fire.
oh,
Okay.
sorry, Kindle Fire. So all Minecraft versions which are on console, Kindle, tablet, they're all a version called Bedrock Edition.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bedrock Edition, the Java Edition are slightly different, so they're not compatible. So unfortunately, he won't be able, because the Realm is hosted on the PC version of Minecraft called Java. On the Kindle, he won't be able to connect to the Realm because it's a slightly different game.
Can they just like show you from?
Yeah, but you can share your screen. You can build locally and then share your screen to show off the cool things you've built.
That's what I meant. Like,
Yeah. I think that you could probably just turn your screen towards your camera. That would probably work best.
yeah. But I just started, so I mostly just need to make it.
Ooh. Okay, I'm excited.
I do not know if this will work, but yeah.
Oh, you're getting redstone.
Ooh.
Okay. Does anyone else want to share what they've been able to build?
You need to mute.
It's almost over right now.
If it's an hour.
Let's see, what else can I show really quickly?
Bing, I think if you like to introduce. Yep.
Sure. So we are going to have the Q&A session after the class. So anyone, if you have any questions, feel free to stay. And even if parents have questions, you are welcome to stay and ask us any questions about the class schedule and the levels of Minecraft. We would love to answer and help you. And I would like to, before that, I would like to give everyone a quick heads up about what we learn and a quick heads up for the different levels of Minecraft from 102 to 104. Then we'll go through the class schedule and the Q&A session. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay. Here we are. While I'm introducing this heads up, if any students you are still building or have questions, you can still ask us and discuss with us. Okay. As what you learned is the Minecraft 102. It's we also call it as a redstone engineering. And John Thompson has shown you about exactly what you're going to do and how you're going to learn from Minecraft 102. It's kind of like a redstone engineering program that focuses on the basic principles of electrical engineering, including the power transmission, oscillators, and logic elements. And this workshop, my advice is that if you have a Minecraft account and you have a experience in Minecraft you built before, then probably it's going to be a good start for you to start Minecraft 102. We are going to mix it with the design. We are going to teach you about architecture, how you're going to build in a proper way. And meanwhile, you are going to learn the real skills like redstone engineering as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's a entry level for Minecraft coding language as well. Well, in terms of the Minecraft 1.3, if we think you are ready to move forward to the 1.3 level, and we think you did a great job in Minecraft 1.2, then definitely it suggests for you to move to the Minecraft 1.3. And in particularly Minecraft, in Minecraft 1.3, we will analyze the counters and decoders and how they relate to Boolean algebra. So in summary, you will explore how a computer works using Minecraft. So it's going to be awesome. It's not like you're playing a game, but you're learning how the computer is thinking and how the learning a high-level Minecraft coding languages. Well, the most fun part for me is the Minecraft 104, because we will invent a new Minecraft world and full of your own characters and your special powers will resort the Minecraft, like how client software, hardware interact with server hardware and software. At the first beginning, I really don't know what does that means. But when you relearn it from 1.2 to 1.3, and now you're at 1.4, you will learn how to, like what our teacher John said before, you will learn how to be a guard of your Minecraft world. So be the enlightened one in the world of Minecraft. It's going to be a lot of fun and you're going to learn a lot. And you are able to invite your friends to join on your own Minecraft server. They are going to build and follow your rules. So it's going to be really awesome and fascinating for you if you can really achieve at this level. Okay, and in terms of our class schedule, we are going to start from Minecraft 102. Oh, oops, who is doing this? It's okay, I can still remember it. From the Minecraft 102, I guess this person's student really like Minecraft 102. We are going to start the Minecraft 102 from next Tuesday at 7 p.m. And then it's going to be Minecraft 103 at starting from April and Minecraft 1.4 starting from the June. So each level will last 8 hours in total, which will be 8 weeks because we run the class every Tuesday per week. Each class will take like 60 minutes, and you're going to meet with our teachers. Our teachers are graduates from top universities, and the class size will be really small, only with 6 to 8 students, which means you're going to play and have fun on Realm with another 5 students at 7 p.m. Eastern Time every Tuesday, starting from next week. And we also provide the competitive price for you. You can sign up the single level. For example, you sign up the Minecraft 1.2 or 1.3 or 1.4, and you will have a competitive price. And meanwhile, if you want to sign up the multi session, which will be Minecraft 1.2 and 1.3 or 1.3 and 1.4. I mean, you can't sign up for Minecraft 1.2 and 1.4 without 1.3, right? You know that. So no matter how, we'll give you a package price. If you are interested in signing up the whole sessions, whole levels from 1.2 to 1.4, we'll have a much cheaper price as well. So anyway, in words, the price is cheap cheaper and much cheaper. But our teachers are always here, and our class quality, I think you have a better understanding and more better understanding about our class qualities and everything we can provide for you. Okay, besides this, since it's still around Lunar New Year, or I call it as Chinese New Year, I am Chinese, and some of the team members are Chinese too. So we would like to provide and offer a gift for everyone here in the class, because we really appreciate that you're being really patient and cooperative. So we will have an event on our Facebook. It's gonna be a free gift for everyone. If you go to our Facebook page, like right now, the name is, you can see from my screen, facebook.com/global_US. And scroll down, here is an event. Okay, Lunar New Year event. There's a chance, if you click this link, there's a chance that you will win a discount. And we provide a really good gift for everyone. So you can try to spin the wheel, and we'll see. And if you win the gift, win the prize, feel free to reach out to the regional course consultant or the course consultant that has been contact your parents or you before demo class to redeem the credit. So good luck, everyone. And for today, I think that be totally what we want to talk and discuss with everyone. And if you still have questions, please ask us and unmute your microphone. We would love to give you any answers in terms of price or class schedule, or if you want to our suggestion about your Minecraft level, we would like to learn more about your experience as well. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Great. Look forward to seeing you guys. Builders rule.
Yep.
Thanks,
Builders rule. Thanks, John. Everyone who has the questions, you can stay here, and we would like to communicate with you.
Cody has a question.
I'm sorry. Who has a question?
Wait, what?
Cody?
Yes.
Yeah. What's your question?
Yes, I know that you finished. I finished.
Oh, you finished?
Yes.
Do you want to share?
Sure.
Okay, great. I'm gonna stop sharing. Okay. You can share now, Cody.
Okay.
Good. I'm excited to see your project.
I don't know what this is. I don't know. It's not coming up. It's on the gray. We can't get it to share so that you guys can see it.
Oh, I think you're using the phone, right? It's okay.
Yes. Yeah. But he's
Yeah.
on the gray island.
It's okay. You can try it. We'll be here for a while. Just try it whenever you want to, and you can send us the screenshot later as well. We'd love to see that. And that kind of reminds me for the difference of Minecraft for phone or the computers. That's also why we require our students when they're in the real class. It's gonna be helpful if you run the Minecraft on the computer. We are using the educational version, which is Minecraft Java version. It's gonna be a little bit different with iPad or iPhone, because you're going to learn the computer programming skills. So that's kind of like, thank you, Cody. That's you kind of remind me to explain and emphasize this point to everyone. Okay, who else built the project and would like to share? We would like to see it.
Oh wait, Is Cody Pantu? Because I can share my screen to show off his build.
Oh,
Yes.
Cody.
Yes, he
Okay,
is.
great. Then Thomas
He's,
can
he's,
help.
he's zooming on his phone, but he's playing on his PC, but we couldn't get
Okay.
it to mirror.
Here we
So
go.
Oh, awesome. Fantastic.
Do you want to walk us through it, Cody?
Yes. So it's putting in a input through here when it comes around, and it turns off the redstone torch, which deactivates the pistons from in here. They're in both sides, and it's just a gate.
I think this will help see it a little bit better. Let's see the gate open. Wait for it. Ooh.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is great. I'm just gonna show the redstone a little bit more.
Good job.
Thank you.
How long does it take you, Cody, to make this?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Good job. I believe
you.
Thomas was really helpful. So Thomas, you should feel achieved maybe because the teachers, students got learned really well and your guidance. We really feel appreciated. Okay. Good job, Cody. I really like your building and your project. Okay. So who else has questions? We look forward to see you back in the real class, which will be next week, starting from next Tuesday. You're going to see us again, and the class size will be small. We are going to arrange different students based on your interests and your age range. And you're going to meet with your teammates with a similar age and also similar interests. You're going to build together and learn together. And if you have any questions, you can also reach out to your course consultant directly, and they will help you as well. Okay. Coulter, how about you? Are you still here, Coulter?
Yes, I'm building stuff right now.
Great, great. So how do you feel about this class? I know your brother joined the class before. How do you think of it?
It seems
Good?
fun. Yeah.
Good. Xu Liang, do you learn from this class, or do you still have questions?
Yeah, I kind of learned.
Good. Okay.
Any views you want to share with us?
Yeah.
No.
No, not yet.
Okay. Even if when you're not finished, you can still share with us. Because we will be a team in future, so you don't need to feel shy or anything. Would love to see each other's projects.
My screen. I'm using a different computer.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I'm using a different computer, so I can't really share.
Ah, gotcha. It's okay. Next time we are in the real class, you should be able to join, and you can share the screenshots to us every time of class. As long as as long as you're willing to and you have questions, you can use that way. Okay.
Okay.
I do feel everyone enjoys the class today because I feel like I feel everyone still want to stay here and try to build. So feel free to open your microphone, talk with us. We would love to give you the answer, and if you need help, You can also reach out to us after the demo class as well. Okay.
And the
So
code.
Brian, Brian, your microphone is not kind of not working well, actually. We can barely hear you during the class. Just want to check with you. Do you still have questions, Brian? Okay, I guess he just opted out. Okay. All right. I think that'll be for today. Thanks everyone to join the demo class. If you are interested in this course, we are going to do it start from 1.102, and we're going to build and learn all of the computer programming skills that you saw today, step by step. So don't feel, I hope you won't feel overwhelmed or stressed out, because just an overview for the whole levels. And starting from next week, you're going to learn all the skills in the 24 weeks. So we will accompany you for the whole journey. And if you have any questions, you can also talk with your parents and they will reach out to us, and you can find our contact information. We're always here to help you and give you the answer. We really hope we can provide a really meaningful and knowledgeable class for you, so that everyone will know that you're not just playing the game, you're also learning computer programming skills. This is something like some misunderstanding, usually for parents. They might think you're playing the game, but actually you're having fun while also learning the computer programming skills. So we will help you and to improve your skills as well. I believe as long as you enjoy Minecraft, you will do a great job in future. Okay, before I close this room, which I really don't want to, if you enjoy it, I would ask one more time. Did anyone still have any questions? Okay, I would assume that we are all good here. Okay, thank you everyone. That's for today. Thanks for being here and staying at the last minute. I am Bing. You can always reach out to us or reach out to your course consultant directly or regional course consultant directly. We are going to have different discounts event and our promotional event. So let's keep in touch and have a wonderful night. Okay, bye-bye.